Our thoughts often feel like they have a mind of their own. They just appear, don't they? Like clouds drifting across the vast blue sky. We don't consciously choose every single one of them. Many simply wander into our awareness. Some are fleeting, like a whisper on the wind. Others tend to linger, settling in for a while. This is the starting point for every single one of us on this journey. Recognizing this constant flow, this river of thoughts within our minds, is truly the very first step toward understanding ourselves. It's a powerful realization, isn't it? This constant stream of consciousness that shapes our inner world. Our earliest surroundings, from the moment we are born, shape us so deeply. Think about your childhood, what you saw around you, what you heard spoken, the people who were there, your family, your friends, your community. All these early experiences become the first lens through which you view the world. This lens helps you make sense of everything you encounter. But sometimes, this very same lens can also limit what you are able to see. It's like wearing a pair of glasses that you didn't consciously choose, glasses that color your entire world. And this shaping of our perception doesn't just stop when childhood ends. Oh no, life keeps unfolding. New experiences continue to arrive at our doorstep. We meet new people who enter our lives, each bringing their own stories. The media we choose to consume, the books that capture our attention, the quiet conversations we have, and the loud ones too. All these things are constantly refining and sometimes redefining our perception of reality. Or they can simply reinforce the old patterns we've grown accustomed to. We are always in a state of being shaped, always learning, always observing. So what is perception then? It's our unique personal filter. It's the special way each of us interprets everything that happens. This is why no two people will ever see the exact same event in the exact same way. Because their internal filters, built from their unique lives, are different. Understanding this simple truth is so incredibly important. It allows us to cultivate compassion for others, and just as crucially, for ourselves. This understanding of perception is the very foundation upon which we begin to consciously create our personal reality. It truly opens up a brand new world of possibility. Once we perceive something through our unique lens, a feeling almost always follows. This transition from thought to emotion can happen in an instant. If you perceive a situation as threatening, the emotion of fear naturally arises. If you interpret an event as joyful, then happiness will surely bloom within you. Our perceptions, you see, are directly and intimately linked to our emotional responses. It's like an internal switch. The thought or perception flicks that switch, and then the emotion lights up our inner landscape. This connection is so powerful, and it's happening constantly, every moment of every day. These emotions are not just random, fleeting feelings that come and go without meaning. They are important messengers from deep within us. They are trying to tell us something vital about our inner state. They reveal what we believe to be true in that particular moment. Joy often signals, "This is good for me. This aligns with me." Anger might be saying, "A boundary I hold dear has been crossed." Sadness can gently tell us, "I have experienced a loss that needs acknowledging." Learning to truly listen to these emotional messages is such a vital skill for navigating life with grace. And what do these powerful emotions do next? They often become the fuel for our actions. Strong feelings frequently demand an outlet, a form of expression. Deep fear might instinctively make you want to run or to hide away. A surge of excitement can make you want to share your news and connect with others. The heat of anger might compel you to speak up for yourself or perhaps to withdraw into silence. Our behaviors, the things we do, are very often a direct result of the emotions that are bubbling up inside us. It's a clear chain reaction: thought, then perception, then emotion, and finally, action. Every single action we take, whether it seems big or small, creates a result. It creates some kind of effect in our world, in our lives. Sometimes the result we get is exactly what we expected or hoped for. And other times, well, it can be a complete and utter surprise. These results are the very first tangible feedback we receive from the world. They clearly show us the impact of our inner world, our thoughts and emotions, on the outer world. This is where the rubber truly meets the road, as they say. It's the point where our thoughts begin to take on a more solid, observable form. The results that stem from our actions are truly incredible teachers. That is, if we are willing to pay close attention to them. When things go well, when we achieve what we set out to do, we learn what works for us. And when things don't go as planned, when we face disappointment, we learn what we might need to change. This active process of learning from our experiences is how true wisdom begins to form within us. Wisdom isn't just about accumulating knowledge or facts, it's about understanding life on a much deeper, more integrated level. It is earned through reflection. As this precious wisdom grows inside you, something truly magical begins to happen. Your perspectives start to shift, sometimes subtly, sometimes dramatically. You begin to see things in a completely different light. The same situation that once might have baffled or frustrated you may now seem perfectly clear. You start to develop a broader, more expansive view of life. You begin to understand the nuances and complexities that you might have missed before. This new, enlightened perspective is a precious gift, a gift that comes directly from your own lived experiences and your willingness to learn. And with these new, wiser perspectives, our behavior naturally begins to change. We find ourselves no longer reacting in the same old, conditioned ways. Because we see things differently, we are able to choose our responses differently. If we once reacted to a challenge with immediate anger or frustration, wisdom might now guide us to respond with greater understanding. Or perhaps it will guide us to set a necessary boundary, but to do so calmly and clearly. This isn't about forcing ourselves to change, it's about a kind of change that flows organically from genuine inner growth and deeper self-awareness. This entire process of taking action, observing the result, learning the lesson, and gaining a new perspective is a continuous cycle. It's a cycle that repeats itself over and over again throughout our lives. Each turn of this cycle deepens our wisdom a little more. It refines our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It makes us more attuned to our inner guidance and more skillful in our outer actions. This, my friends, is the beautiful, ongoing journey of personal evolution. We must learn to embrace this cycle and trust this ever-unfolding process of becoming more of who we truly are. Consistent behavior, repeated over time, is what ultimately shapes who we become. It builds our persona, which is the self we present to the world each day. And even more importantly, it shapes the self we come to know ourselves to be on the inside. When our actions begin to consistently align with our deepest, most heartfelt intentions, our thoughts start to manifest more clearly in our lives. We begin to see our inner world, our hopes and dreams, reflected in our outer reality. This is the powerful moment when thoughts truly begin to transform into tangible things. It's a remarkable and deeply satisfying unfolding. We absolutely must come to understand that our thoughts are not just fleeting, insubstantial mental events, they are energy. They are pure, potent, creative energy. And this energy doesn't recognize limits or restrictions unless we impose them. It has the power to travel, the power to influence, and the power to create. Whatever we consistently focus our thoughts upon, we energize. This is why the power of intention is so incredibly important. Where your attention goes, your energy inevitably flows, and that flow of energy is what actively shapes the contours of your life. Just like an old-fashioned radio, we have the ability to tune into different energy frequencies. There are frequencies of joy, peace, love, and abundance that we can access. And of course, there are also frequencies of fear, scarcity, and despair. Our dominant thoughts and emotions are what determine the particular frequency we are tuned into at any given moment. By consciously choosing our thoughts, by cultivating positive emotions, we can learn to shift our energetic state. We can intentionally tune into the frequencies that support the kind of reality we truly wish to create for ourselves. Over time, through this entire remarkable process, we discover something truly profound. We come to find that so much of the knowledge and wisdom we seek is often already present within us. The answers to our deepest questions, the guidance we yearn for, the strength we need to overcome challenges. It's all there, patiently waiting to be uncovered, to be brought into the light. This incredible journey from a simple thought to a lived reality is ultimately a journey back to our truest selves. It's about learning to trust that deep inner wisdom. It's about realizing that we are indeed powerful co-creators of our own lives.